Tend your sacred fire. Dear one, tend your sacred fire. So welcome to today's Greater Life CoffeeCast. And as you may have guessed, with today being focused on the pillar of home for our CoffeeCast, my invitation, my exhortation is tend your sacred fire. And I share this because last night I had the opportunity to do just that. So Unity, the mum of my kids, and I shared a very beautiful evening tending a sacred fire, sharing conversation around a sacred fire. And it struck me that actually, particularly here in the UK, and you could say the West as a whole, but I think Italy and Spain may have something to do with it being stereotypical. We are not great at tending our sacred inner fire. That is the energy that can express itself quite warriorly, can hold boundaries, can allow clean, healthy anger to flow. And so, how do we then hold the boundaries that let people know how to love us, how to love ourselves, if we do not journey within to tend our sacred fire? Because here's the challenge, is that if we do not befriend our fire, if it does not become a sacred fire, it becomes a writhing rage that can consume all in its path, and it can explode at various points unbidden. Whereas when we can tend our sacred inner fire, we come to know the magic, the power that we truly possess. Just as when we tend a sacred fire in real life, we come to connect with and celebrate the magic of fire and what it is capable of, both as a physical thing and as a spiritual thing. And it struck me that today, as I share this, I should mention the work of Darran Oak Hughes, who has written a book all about sacred fire. And so please do check that out if you are interested, because like myself, I see a brother who has been on a profound journey, and it has brought him to craft the pages of his book. And the sense I have is that in this time, many of us are being called to remember, to reawaken some of the ways of old, because they are dearly needed here in this time and place. The ways of initiation, the ways of sacred fire. And so as I share all of that, I wonder what sparks alive for you. Are you familiar with your sacred fire? Or have you put a powerful, powerful lid upon it, ensuring it can never get out? Because here's what I've also seen, is that very often that fire we fear to go to, the emotions we fear to let flow, are very often just the first stage. The first stage in a release that changes everything. And perhaps sometimes we sense this, and we know that if we allow the anger to flow, the grief must come, and we feel that if we grieve, we will never stop. But this is the role of the sacred fire, is to begin to allow that grief to be expressed, to be felt, to be released healthily in a way that is manageable, because we are self-healing beings, and that our sacred fire is one of the great companions in our healing. So, today, perhaps this weekend, what could you do metaphorically and literally to tend your sacred fire? And a recommendation, even though I'm not even sure if he's released the book yet, but I just know that it flows with this CoffeeCast, is to check out Darran Oak Hughes' book on sacred fire. All right, have a great day.